Thanks for joining us. I'm Stephanie Molina. Clara has a night off. Here's what we're working on for you. The mayor and local leaders are pushing for federal money to solve our water issues in Corpus Christi. We asked Senator John Cornyn if help is on the way. Some residents are frustrated with the city's water emergency rules. We find out why you cannot just use your monthly allotment however you want. Gas prices are hitting a 4-year high just in time for Memorial Day. We'll tell you exactly how much you can expect to pay at the pump before you hit the road. Chris 6 News starts now. Corpus Christi Mayor Paulette Guajardo is in Washington this week. She is meeting with top leaders about the Coastal Bend water crisis. And a Chris 6 exclusive, Scripps News Group's Washington correspondent Stephanie Liebergen sat down with the mayor for a one-on-one interview.
This trip here to D.C. is very important because our federal partners have to see us here. They have to know the importance that we have a sense of urgency, in our case, for this funding. It's critical. The president made statements. We're very grateful for that. That's a huge commitment. Mm-hmm. So now we're here to say, okay, let's figure this out.
We'll have much more from this exclusive interview with Mayor Guajardo coming up in our 6 p.m. newscast. While the mayor and other local leaders are asking for federal funds to fix water issues in Corpus Christi, Republican Senator John Cornyn visited the city today. We asked him if recent meetings in Washington will help bring in that money.
I think the leadership here in the county and the city know that we want to be partners, and I believe there is federal funding that can be made available once the local stakeholders decide exactly what the path forward is. That I think I can bring some additional resources to help pay for some of the solutions. The desalination solution is, I think, a creative one, and I certainly support it, and we stand by ready to do anything and everything we can to help.
Cornyn said while he thinks desalination is a creative solution to the problem, he feels it's not the only solution. He did not give specifics on what other solutions we should be exploring.
A water emergency still looms over all of us. And on Wednesday, a Bay Area homeowner asked me, if the city could limit us to 6,000 gallons a month, why are there specific restrictions on how to use that water? Couldn't you just use your allotment as you see fit?
I'm more than willing to conserve, but just don't micromanage me my water when industry is just using so much more.
So I brought her question to Winkleman.
We're asking the residents to maintain and continue to do what they're doing, because what they've done over the last year has helped, and it will continue to help us.
So in short, it doesn't look like major changes are coming to the water emergency plan anytime soon.
The city of Corpus Christi wants to hear from you about the local water supply. Leaders are hosting a series of community water information sessions. The second meeting will be in District 2. It will happen Thursday, May 28th at the Greenwood Senior Center. The city manager and water staff will be there to answer your questions. Well, recent rain is leaving standing water across the Coastal Bend, creating the perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes. The Corpus Christi Nueces County Public Health District is tracking mosquito activity and treating hot spots. Officials say you can help by dumping out standing water from things like flower pots and bird baths. They also urge you to use bug spray and cover up outdoors. To report heavy mosquito activity, call 311. We might not be done with the rain just yet. More wet weather could be on the way for the Memorial Day weekend. Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Liebergen joined us to see if those outdoor plants will get washed out.
Well, Steph, I think that's a definite possibility we need to watch out for. We're actually seeing some thunderstorms around the Coastal Bend now, just not so much here in Corpus Christi. So let's take a look at what's going on as we make our way on into the weekend. This Friday is not doing too bad. The view along SPID is a bit busy, hazy on the horizon, and did I mention it's kind of hot outside? Let's take a look at the temperatures in your neighborhood. 86 right now at the airport with a southeast wind at 15 miles per hour, but there's that thunderstorm in Kingsville. Still 87 degrees with rain in the area, though, make no mistake. So as we move into tonight, we are expecting some thunderstorms to fire up, but not anything like we've seen the past couple of overnights. Just what you see here on the radar, which is a bit of a thunderstorm situation developing right along Highway 77. It's a sea breeze kicked up this afternoon. So that's where we're seeing some more beneficial rain. These are the same folks that got the highest rainfall totals from the Thursday morning storms that rolled through. But we are expecting more rainfall as we go through the weekend. Remember, we're still under a flood watch. Friday was just kind of a day to catch our breath, catch up on some sleep. So I'll be walking through what you can expect as you try to make those holiday plans to observe those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. I'll have that forecast for you ahead.
Memorial Day is Monday, and that means changes to city services in Corpus Christi. Most cities' offices like City Hall and public libraries will be closed. The 311 call center will also be closed for non-emergency, but your trash and recycling will still be picked up on schedule. If you want to beat the heat, city pools and splash pads will be open all weekend throughout the holiday. Regular city operations will resume on Tuesday. If you're hitting the road for Memorial Day weekend, you will pay more at the pump. AAA says gas prices are at a 4-year high. Regular unleaded in Corpus Christi now averages $4.13. That is a 25-cent jump in just 1 week. Premium gas averages $5.12 a gallon. Increased demand and the war with Iran are driving up the cost. AAA expects these highest prices to stick around for the summer travel season. Here's a closer look at what you can expect to pay at the pump. The national average is $4.56. Here in Texas, the average for a gallon of regular unleaded is $4.09. And here in Corpus Christi, drivers are paying around $4.13 a gallon.
A small South Texas school district is driving toward the future. I'm Melissa Trevino in Freer, learning why Freer ISD is among the first in the area to bring electric school buses to students without using local tax dollars.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
I'm Melissa Trevino in Freer, where Freer ISD is making a big investment in student transportation, becoming one of the first districts in the region to add electric school buses to its fleet. District leaders say the move is aimed at saving costs long-term while keeping students moving. An electric school bus rolled into Freer, one of the first of its kind in this part of South Texas. District leaders say it's part of a push toward new technology and alternative energy.
I think it's important to start looking at green energy and ways to transport students and using different sources.
The district received a federal grant through EPA to purchase 3 electric school buses, costing more than $300,000 each.
What I like about the buses, it's a lot bigger than ones we have. There's some under storage there. It's fit a lot more students, and of course, we don't have to use diesel.
The district has had its first bus for about 8 months and is waiting on 2 more to arrive. In this time, they have been training drivers, but they don't yet have a powering station in Freer. But they're working on ideas on how to power the buses long term.
It's very safe. Actually, we took, I think it was a run one time, and we had high school on this bus. They were very excited when they first saw it.
Linda Warsham and Hector Moncada say the bus also comes with added safety features, including cameras, lap seatbelts, more space, and temperature controls and alert systems for drivers.
It's quiet, and that's the big advantage for a bus driver, that it's very quiet, this bus, and you could hear everything.
Being able to hear what's happening with students is important to Moncada, who also likes that the bus beeps if the bus goes too slow or too fast. District officials say they're officially running the bus on local routes this summer. They've already taken it out of town without children, but say charging on the road remains a challenge. Freer ISD officials say they hope this new technology helps modernize transportation for students in years ahead. Reporting in Freer, I'm Melissa Trevino, Chris 6 News.
Flower Bluff ISD has a commencement speaker for its upcoming graduation ceremony. Petty Officer Scott Ruskin will address the class of 2026. He's a highly decorated Coast Guard rescue swimmer. Ruskin helped rescue 165 people from Camp Mystic during the July 4th flooding in 2025. He even stayed behind to make room on the helicopter for flood victims. The graduation ceremony happens Thursday the 28th.
Well, as we kick off the weekend, you're probably trying to make some plans. So I'll walk you through what the forecast may have in store for us, including the anticipated rainfall that's coming up in your forecast next. All right, here we go. We've got some thunderstorms hanging out in Claiborne County, northern Kennedy County, around Baffin Bay. These are pretty much the only storms that are really getting our attention on radar right now. And you know what? It's another opportunity to pick up on rainfall. Unfortunately, we've had some very heavy rainfall, with this morning being the only time any of us can catch some sleep. But these were the same folks that picked up the most rainfall on Thursday. So we probably still have a good deal of standing water around the way. So this is probably more of a convenience than a help right now. Either way, we've got these thunderstorms that will be hanging on for a little bit longer. I don't think they'll make it past the next 90 minutes or so before they kind of wear themselves out. There have also been a few showers up the coast, it seems, just a little chispa activity moving across San Antonio Bay. Speaking of San Antonio, let's go on the other side of it, across to the Big Bend of Texas, where there's some thunderstorms firing up over here tonight. So your next question is probably, will I get sound sleep tonight? For the most part, I think so. We may have a thunderstorm kind of roll through tonight. It's kind of the same situation I was looking at last night, where there's a lot that's actually working against it today. So I'll be keeping my eye on the prospect of seeing storms tonight, but it is a little more likely. We'll have another update as we move through about 7 o'clock tonight. We get the latest information into our computer model guidance. We need to know what's going on so we can tell you what is going to happen in the future, right? But I can tell you at a broad scale, we are expecting more heavy rainfall as we head into the holiday weekend. That is something we're very confident about. So we still have a flood watch in effect until Monday, and we still have plenty of rainfall that we're expecting on the other side of Memorial Day. Not as much, but a little extra. So if we get a lot this weekend, we won't want any extra. So we're really going to have to monitor the situation through the weekend. And now's where I get to tell you that your Memorial Day weekend plans are probably going to be a little more indoor than outdoor. We've got to work very closely around the rainfall, because I think that we're going to be watching a tricky forecast on Saturday afternoon. It looks like we'll have some very heavy rainfall in the area, and there's only one thing that'll be stopping it if it materializes. So it's a very hit or miss kind of forecast with this. All that to say, we've had a hot, quiet day here for the most part across the coastal bend. Don't expect the weekend to be as pleasant. It was hot though today, 86, not quite as warm as we typically expect for this time of the year, but factoring in the humidity, yeah, felt a little closer to 90 out there. And it was a pretty average morning too, 71, where we'd normally wake up around 72. And while we had no rain today, look at this departure from normal. We've done well the past couple of days. Even if it was inconvenient, we're sitting at just over 1 2/3 inches of rain that we would have expected to have gotten this far in the year and haven't. So we're really closing the gap. The question is, will we continue to see rainy patterns sustain as we head into the next couple of months to keep this progress going? Because we're in the wet season, so each day we don't get rain, we fall farther and farther behind. Today, we'll take the break, we'll welcome it, but there is more rain on the way, and it'll keep these temperatures at bay. 90s out west, not too bad, but a little hot for today. This is the thunderstorm activity we showed you in Claiborne County, and riding on the sea breeze a little bit, but we'll be watching to see if these thunderstorms hold on as we go through the overnight period. They're going to meet some trouble if they try to drift this way, but will it be enough to keep the storms from moving into the coastal bend? That's a question. The better question is, there's a lot of indication that we could see some very stormy activity tomorrow afternoon, dumping heavy rainfall, lots of lightning, right smack in the middle of the afternoon, where you may want to be spending time outdoors. That's something I'll be watching for, because it's an indication we've seen every day this week, and it's still in the forecast. But there's also a chance that the same thing that kept things quiet last night could be here just in time for that rain event. So it's something I'm tracking very closely. I'll have a look at how the next 7 days will be shaping up in your neighborhood coming up.
Now, local events and fun things to do. It's Coastal Bend Weekend with the Hoffmans, sponsored by Corpus Christi Events Calendar. Now, local events and fun things to do. It's Coastal Bend Weekend with the Hoffmans, sponsored by Corpus Christi Events Calendar.
If you're not traveling out of town this Memorial Day weekend, don't worry, because the Coastal Bend is making sure there's still plenty to do close to home. Here's a look at what's happening in your neighborhood, starting in Corpus Christi Southside.
At
Alamo Drafthouse, Star Wars fans can step into a Lego galaxy built brick by brick. The display will be up Saturday and Sunday only, celebrating the release of the new movie Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and Grogu. Meanwhile, downtown, things are getting salty and maybe frozen, too. The Bus is hosting its second annual Margarita Festival Saturday and Sunday, serving up every flavor combo you can imagine, with live music keeping the party going all day long. If your weekend plans need a little flavor and a little skill, Mimi Kitchen Boss is inviting you to roll up your sleeves literally. There will be a spring roll cooking class Saturday morning at 10 a.m. at the Texas State Museum of Asian Cultures. Then later that night, the museum transforms again for a Buddha birthday bash. Expect cultural performances, traditional rituals, local vendors, and food trucks filling the evening from 6 to 10 p.m. Soaring over to Rockport now, breakfast comes with propellers at the Aransas County Airport. Vintage Air Tours and Wings Over Rockport are hosting their Biplanes and Breakfast fundraiser Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Visitors can experience discovery flights, biplane rides, Hummer rides, hands-on activities, raffle prizes, and chow down on some pancakes, all while helping future aviators earn scholarships and chase their dreams. And for Corpus Christi Hooks fans, the USS Lexington is turning game day into a scavenger hunt at sea. Saturday starting at 10:30, the Blue Ghost fan experience lets fans explore the historic ship, meet players, and compete for prizes, including signed memorabilia, team swag, and game tickets. And while there's still plenty happening this Coastal Bend weekend, don't forget Memorial Day is also a time to honor and remember the service members who made these freedoms possible. For ceremonies, event details, and a full weekend lineup, visit our website. And of course, if you'd like to see your event featured, send us a message.
Looking up for inexpensive Memorial Day plans? Coming up, we'll tell you how your entire family can get into Padre Island National Seashore for free this Monday.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Jacob Daniels, and it's that time of the year, the CCA Star Fishing Tournament. And your Padre Island reporter got an exclusive look at a redfish stocking run before the tournament starts. Organizers for the CCA Texas Star Tournament are releasing tagged redfish into the bay. They drop some fish right at Red Dot Pier. That means you don't even need a boat to catch one. Finding a tagged redfish could win you a brand new truck and boat, but there are a few strict rules to follow if you want to win.
Catch the fish, clip the tag, and then release it and turn the tag in within 24 hours. You have to be a CCA member and have your registration for the Star Tournament in order to be eligible to win.
The tournament also gives away more than $375,000 in scholarships, and the first 5 anglers to turn in a tag will take home that truck and boat package.
You can visit Padre Island National Seashore for free this Memorial Day. The National Park Service is waiving entrance fees on Monday. Your vehicle and everyone inside can get in without paying the usual admission. You will still have to pay for things like camping permits at Malekith or Bird Island Basin. This is just one of the 8 fee-free days planned by the Park Service this year. Well, there's a lot of things happening this weekend, right, Steph? But
now it's my turn.
Yeah, I think the weather wants to act up a little, huh?
Yeah, and even though Monday is probably going to be the better of the long weekend days, the beach conditions are not going to be very friendly either. So let's take a look at how this is going to pan out over the next couple of days. Saturday, a lot of that rain will likely be smack right in the middle of the afternoon. Sunday, that's going to be probably more of a early morning and late evening. So we'll keep an eye on it. So if you're making plans, I think Monday is probably the safest bet, but we still can't rule out the rainfall. Let's talk about the 7-day forecast, because if nothing else, the rain helps to keep the temperatures down, and you'll see Monday, least likely, that's also going to be the hottest day. So keep an eye, stay weather aware this weekend, have fun with your family, and let's do our part to honor those who served.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's nice to hear there's rain, but that's all the time for now. We'll be back at 6 with more news from your neighborhood. Good night.
Bye.